The last thing, Cooper Kupp reveals, is that another trash barge? They got a lot of long,
There's a lot of
barges down here.
You know, that's something that the Mississippi is known for its barges.
Cooper Kupp.
Amongst other things.
Cooper Kupp on his, I think, Twitter revealed he's getting traded. Not particularly interested.
I said it on yesterday's stream. I'm not particularly interested in going the free agent route at wide receiver.
Yeah,
I think there's
trading for him.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. Free agent acquiring wide receiver. I want to go through the draft. They're
going to have to sign people just because they don't have enough. They only have 2 dudes under contract. Right?
I want a little bit better than Olamide Zaccheaus or Noah Brown, but I don't want to go middle to top of the market at wide receiver unless they end up trading for Myles Garrett and lose their first-round picks. Then things change dramatically, but at the moment, that's kind of where I'm at.
The only thing that interests me with Kupp is we keep hearing people say this, even though it's unfounded. I believe it to be true, too, but right now it's just belief that, people are going to want to go to Washington. If Kupp is like, I want to go to Washington, and it's not necessarily a veteran minimum, but it's a 1-year, prove-it, whatever kind of deal, that gets interesting. His contract is all screwed up too. I feel like the Rams are going to have to end up releasing him. I know they're trying to work out a trade. I don't know what his value is. He misses a ton of time. His last full season was 21 when he almost went for 2,000 yards and then won a Super Bowl, and he was awesome. But he's missed at least 5 games in the last 3 years.
He got full-on Wally pipped by Puka Nacua.
Yeah, totally.
He got hurt. Nacua came in and was great. Puka Nacua was a 5th-round pick. There's nothing that – I'm not saying that you hit on 5th-round picks all the time, but we see rookie receivers step in and do a lot in the NFL these days.
Yeah, so we're both still in on Garrett, kind of both out on Kupp.
Correct. Is there anyone that you see that you look at and you're like, that guy is a perfect fit in Washington. He's a perfect fit with Dan Quinn or with Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, I mean, I just keep going back to the wide receivers. Like, I think T would be a great compliment. T. Higgins, I think he'd be a great compliment to what they already have at receiver. Like, not just for Terry McLaurin to be able to then play sort of that flanker Z off the line of scrimmage, you move him all around the formation type of a player, but you got Diami Brown, who's also that vertical threat there as well. You're hoping that Ben Sennett can kind of take that next step as that hybrid sort of wing back, tight end, full back type of a player to you, and you just really round that out. So to me, I know it's the answer that feels like it's talked about all the time, but I think that this needs to be a talked about landing spot for a guy like T. Higgins.
So I lied. You brought up T. Higgins. Are you willing to pay him? Do you think that is it worth the amount of money that it's going to cost to sign him? Because I imagine he's going to be, up there in the Justin Jefferson type world, even though, ranking wise, I think, Justin Jefferson's a better player.
Yeah. So again, like it kind of depends on how you feel the draft is going to go. Like again, I know that salary cap, a lot of people say it's a myth, but you do have to abide by it. And so I just got done saying that it feels like you can get wide receivers all the time, but so you would sometimes think, all right, well, does that mean you have some hesitancy paying them? I do a little bit, but if you could tell me you can get a T. Higgins, you can get Jack Sawyer at the back end of the first round, okay, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Like that addresses 2 major needs for you. You'll probably be able to go get a corner either this year or next year to really complete the team. So to me, I would think that price tag for Higgins could be worth it for them because of where they are as a team. As a team starting out, if you're going to waste like the first 2-ish years of his deal where you're paying him a lot of money just to build up the team. Like I wonder that about the Patriots, right? Patriots, yes, absolutely could use an alpha wide receiver. Are you really going to be there as a team to where half of his contract, are you just going to be building the team anyways? Washington's a different story. They're hitting the ground running right when they get him.